Has this coaching staff given you enough of an indication? Have you seen enough to believe that this coaching staff is going to develop talent better than previous coaching staffs that have fallen short in that category over the past 15 years?
At some positions, yes, and others, not yet. And I think the proof is in the pudding. Number one, Rhett Lashley, quarterback, yes, absolutely. Don't have to worry about that. Running back Eric Hickson might not be the most braggadocious person, might not be the biggest personality, but the guy does work, and the running backs get a lot better. And Donald Chaney is going to take over as running back number one for this team. I don't know if it's going to be by the opener, should be before the opener, but it's going to happen this year, and he's really taking leaps and bounds forward, and we've seen that from a lot of guys in that position. Steve Field at tight end, yeah, absolutely. He has a good history of developing. Garen Justice at at offensive line, absolutely, he has a good history of developing. So those I know. Jess Simpson at defensive line, absolutely. He needs to get back into the trenches with this group of guys because he, was at Miami, left Miami, he's back at Miami as defensive line coach. John Patke at linebacker, no. I haven't seen the proof to believe that he's going to develop linebackers better. He did a good job at strikers and everything. Did a great job coaching special teams. You had the Lou Groza Award kicker and the runner-up for the Ray Guy Award for best punter in America. The return units were pretty terrible. But, 3 of the 4 things that he had on his plate for responsibilities did well. But as he's moved from outside backers, strikers, to the inside linebackers, I have not seen that from him, so I need to. Ishmael Aristide, the new outside backers, strikers coach, he was an analyst before at Texas A&M. This is his first on-field role, but they mic'd him up the other day, and they had Frierson at the end took the little mobile mic. It was like, you should might be. It was funny, but the energy from him was great. And I know losing Travis Williams to UCF as their defensive coordinator, you're losing that energy, you're losing the thing, but then you get another Miami native to come down and everything. I have not seen the history from Aristide, but I think the potential is there for him. So that second level, I need to see it from them at the positions that they're coaching. DeMarcus Van Dyke at cornerbacks, first on-field job, same thing. I need to see it from him, but I believe that there's some potential there for him. And I want to believe that. And hey, maybe this is just my orange and green colored glasses, but he's done a great job in the world of recruiting. Obviously, was a high-level recruit, was an NFL player, and everything DeMarcus Van Dyke was. So I think the potential's there, but I need to see it. And then T-Rob, Travaris Robinson, I mean, his resume speaks for itself. And one of the guys that comes from where he just was at South Carolina, J.C. Horn, is in the conversation to be the first cornerback taken in this upcoming NFL draft. So I don't even need to look far in the rearview mirror. Everybody's like, oh, well, Miami fans want to look back at the glory days. This current NFL draft, a guy that he coached through his his college career, is debatably going to be the first cornerback out of any cornerback taken along with Pat Surtain Jr. You're looking at top 15 for J.C. Horn. Probably, top 20 for sure. Could elevate even higher than that. And that's just the one right now, not even going down the litany list of everybody else that he's coached and developed. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm good with it. And then Manny Diaz, yeah, he's defensive coordinator and everything. But when he coached linebackers, look at what the play was. When he was defensive coordinator and linebackers coach. Shaq Quarterman, Mike Pinckney, the beginning of Zach McCloud's career, and I know he's had an uneven career here at Miami, but all 3 of those guys started as freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. And you look at freshmen and sophomore years, Zach McCloud's over there making plays, smacking people in the mouth, because Manny Diaz was his position coach. So in some areas, yes. In other areas, I would say that maybe the grade would be incomplete. But overall, as long as they do what needs to be done, I don't see any reason why this staff can't develop talent better than their predecessors. But again, it remains to be seen, and hopefully they prove my optimism to be worthy.
Lewis states, thank you, Cam, for donating your time for us. Love your segments. Bless you and your family.
Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that.
Here's a A statement made by David Knight, Notre Dame fan, great supporter of the channel. So I'm going to let you two hash this one out because I have no recollection of the contract between Notre Dame and Miami prior to Notre Dame in that 1 year joining the conference or having affiliation with the ACC where the games they're basically scheduled for the conference now between the two entities. They rotate in Notre Dame playing 5 games against the ACC. So David is stating here, before the ACC allowed Notre Dame to play in the conference, well, they had contacted Miami several times to play, and they turned them down every time. Those are facts.
There's some unclear antecedents. Shout out to my English teachers going on here. So what he's saying is Notre Dame contacted Miami to play, and Miami, then being scared, is the underlying current here, then turned down Notre Dame. Those are facts. That's also, if I were to go along with you, David, that those are half-truths as well, because I guarantee you they were not talking about a home and home. And if they're not talking about a home and home, miss me with it. You know, if you're talking about the one-off or, oh, you guys are come up here, we'll do this Soldier Field, or we'll do da-da-da-da, miss me with the bullshit. No, like, that's something that you can do with another lesser program, and you have done, and that's perfectly fine. And I get it. But, yeah, this unequal, one-off, we're not Savannah State, bro. We're not Flomo. We're not, any of these, whoever, the John Carroll, I don't even know who our FCS team that we're playing this year. We're the University of Miami. So I get that you want to be on your high horse for the University of Notre Dame and everything. And hey, fine. I won't even begrudge you that. But what I am saying is you're not going to come with some bullshit and say, okay, why don't y'all come up here or do something that's favorable for us in our schedule? And then that'll just be the entire interaction. Absolutely not. So, like I said, even if I were to take your supposition as true, those are half-truths. And the other part of the scenario matters as well. But then when it came time to have a home and home, which was scheduled before you had the 5-game ACC schedule thing, cool. We'll give you the home and home. Hey, you want us to go up to South Bend first in 2016? Fine with it. All right. No problem.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the contributions here. Mike Williams again, thank you. We appreciate that. Mike, for a second time tonight, appreciate that. No question, no comment, just supporting. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. And also we got the super sticker, whatever that is, we appreciate it. Thank you so much from Falcon ERX with the super sticker as well.